The vice president's blatant disregard to face and respond to the allegations of her misuse of confidential funds, despite the preponderance of evidence, is a personal affront to many respectable legal minds and guardians of the law. Today, four more notable lawyers in private practice and a veteran lawmaker and bureaucrat have joined the prosecution panel pro bono in their crusade to hold the vice president into account. Arcelina Natividad has more.
The House Prosecution Panel has named the second batch of private prosecutors who will assist in the trial of the impeachment case against Vice President Sara Duterte. Their role remains specifically to serve as an extended arm of the prosecution. Among the appointed private prosecutors is Attorney Benjamin J. Tolosa, who was introduced last week and also serves as the legal spokesperson for the prosecution. Also joining is Attorney Theodore Te, former spokesperson of the Supreme Court, along with lawyers Attorney Reynaldo Robles, Arnold Labay, and May Divina Gracia.
Kami po naglakas ng loob na mag-volunteer dahil sa tingin po namin, hindi na pwede po yung pipikit na lang natin yung ating mata.
Like the other private prosecutors, I joined the prosecution team for one reason, and that's accountability.
Sa impeachment proceedings po na ito, iniimbita po natin ang sambayan ng Pilipino na makinig, manood, at maging mapanuri.
I'm honored to serve alongside distinguished litigators, of course together with the public prosecutors.
Meanwhile, former Surigao del Norte 2nd District Representative Robert Ace Barbers has been named as an additional House trial spokesperson and impeachment advisor for the prosecution team. Panel members have yet to estimate how many more members might be added to the ranks of private prosecutors. But looking back at the 2012 impeachment trial of former Chief Justice Renato Corona, the number of volunteer private lawyers reached 57, which the House Prosecution Panel notes is not limited.
Discretion uli po yan ng prosecution kung ilan ang private prosecutors na magpapatulong sa presentation of the evidence.
When it comes to the duration of the impeachment trial proceedings, Senate President Sherwin Gatchalian noted it could take 7 to 8 months. Members of the prosecution maintain that this will ultimately depend on the witnesses to be presented by both sides.
Hindi po tayo makakasiguro gaano talaga to tatagal, 7 months ba or less than 7 months. Depende po talaga yan sa developments ng kaso. Kasi hindi naman po ibig sabihin na lahat ng mga linista by both prosecution and defense ay talagang ipipresenta.
As for Court Sheriff Abe Andres, who was sponged by VP Duterte back when she was still the mayor of Davao City, although he declined to be involved in what he called partisan political issues, the prosecution panel still considers him a witness because his testimony can contribute to Article 4 of the impeachment, which involves the Vice President's assassination threats against President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and certain members of his family. The former sheriff who was sponged by VP Sara can also prove whether she has the propensity to carry out her threats to commit violence. Beyond this, the decision to testify ultimately rests with the Senate Impeachment Court once it issues a subpoena to the witnesses being presented.
Nabanggit na kanina na yung discretion kung sino yung tatawagin namin na witness ay talagang nasa kamay ng prosecution. Wala po sa desisyon mismo ng isang testigo kung na siya ay magiging testigo o hindi. Pwedeng issuehan ng subpoena kung sino man yung testigo.
Sheila Natividad for The Nation.